Hare Krishna. Welcome to this session with the Gaurahari treasures of Bengal. I am your servant Diptiman Gaurahari Das. So often I come across this question that what is spirituality? How is spirituality helpful to us? How is it beneficial to us? So first of all, we have to understand that spirituality is something that helps us connect with our natural spiritual element, our very spiritual essence. We are all spiritual beings at the end of the day. We are all spiritual beings, souls who are entrapped in bodies of matter. So searching for the true purpose of life, we move from one material infatuation to another, sometimes enjoying flickering pleasures in the process. This search for truth and real happiness has been continuing from time immemorial. Material pleasures are shallow and they can never truly satisfy our heart, the longings of our heart. Now there are four facts of life: birth, disease, old age and death. No matter who we are, we all have to take birth, we suffer from diseases, we need to grow old, and eventually all of us die. Now none of us can escape this harsh reality of life. Bhagavad Gita explains that though our body dies and is destroyed with time, the soul, however, the spirit, for the spirit there is no death. The soul is immortal and it passes on from one body to the other at the time of death. This process is sometimes also referred to as the transmigration of the soul. So in this way, the process of birth, disease, old age and death repeats itself over time. But in spite of repeated struggles, life after life, a person might never successfully achieve this true elusive happiness that he has been searching for. He will not be able to achieve it unless he or she connects to her natural element, his or her own spiritual nature. The spiritual self is eternal, it's full of knowledge and is situated in complete bliss. This material world, on the other hand, is just the opposite. It is temporary, it is full of ignorance and it is full of unhappiness. Material entanglement degrades our consciousness and makes us suffer in various ways. Spirituality is the solution to this problem. It is the process to uplift our consciousness and reconnect it with our original spiritual nature. Sat, Chit and Ananda, eternity, knowledge and bliss. The soul hankers for one thing and one thing only. The soul hankers to love and be loved. It is only pure spiritual love that can completely quench the thirst of the soul. This loving propensity of the soul is satisfied only when this loving propensity is directed towards the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord is our ever well-wisher and our eternal object of love. Nothing of this world can compare to divine love. One who has obtained even a slight taste, a slight tinge of the spiritual love hankers to relish more and more. Now these material infatuations and pleasures that had kept the person busy for all this while and entangled all this while, they cannot bewilder him anymore. Nothing can distract him from the path of true love. Everything else now takes a back seat. Loving reciprocations and exchanges with the Supreme Lord takes precedence over everything else. Now such a person is on track to attain true spiritual realization and decipher the real purpose of life. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.